2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. A spectacular sight as we approach our broadcast location in downtown Orlando through the air. It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. Alongside Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, the fourth member of our crew. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thanks very much. The Wizards have struggled the last couple of years, so some people were surprised that Bradley Beal signed an extension there. Beal said, "Today, a lot of stars want to team up. No knock, but I'm a firm believer in sticking with what you got. If I win a championship in D.C., that'll hold way more weight than if I just left and tried to get one." Kevin?
Oh, I love that story. David, thank you. And now Washington's starting group. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the 3 slot. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the small forward. And the Magic start out with the ball. Now here's Fultz. Passes it to Gordon. Back to Fultz. Just 5 to shoot. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And the muscle of Fultz. I mean, it helps him on these tough shots. Able to fend off the defenders as well.
And Wall kicks to Bryant. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Vucevic.
And floor spacing is key for any offense, and that's what makes having a center like Bryant so valuable.
Yeah, GA, his confidence from beyond the arc grows every year. Has a smooth shot release, nice touch, can pop it right over the top of pretty much any defender. He's only going to get better.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw, good, Bryant.
When Bryant had that special night from the floor a few years ago, when he went 14 for 14, only one player in NBA history had more makes without a miss in a game. You might know his name. Wilt? Yeah, pretty good company.
Both free throws good for Bryant. Orlando with the ball. Outside Fournier. Isaac against Wall. Count that one from Isaac.
Yeah, I like the concentration there. Isaac showing how skilled he is on the block. Feels like no one can stop it.
Now here's Beal. Wall passes to Hachimura. Shoots over Vucevic. That shot no good. Gordon with the defensive effort. Beal against Fournier. Fultz dishes to Gordon. And there's the pass to Vucevic. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Hachimura. And it's Vucevic missing. Beal, that's for 2. And the shot is long.
He makes a lot more of those than he misses. Not sure what threw him off right there.
Isaac against Hachimura. Isaac kicks to Fournier. Right side Gordon. And he converts the layup.
Not one to shy away from contact. It's all part of the toughness that Gordon brings to the table. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now here is Hachimura. Wall wide open. The Wizards with another miss.
Early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way.
Fultz against Wall. Here's Isaac. And it's off from 3-point range. Wizards trail by 4. Out left to the wing. Pass to Hachimura. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Hey, they've broken the seal. 3 misses to start, but now they're back in business.
Outside Fournier. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And so it's Bonga who brings up the ball for the Wizards. The kick out to Wall. Beal the pass to Hachimura. It's good. This game is all even.
A defender mixes it up with Hachimura, but Rui's physicality gets him through.
Isaac outside. Outside Fournier. Over in the corner, Fultz. Vucevic trying to get open. That's good from Fultz on the assist from Fournier.
He has to keep draining it from deep. When Fultz is locked in from there, it helps his confidence.
Bryant looking over the floor, and he comes up with the deuce. Hachimura's got 6. Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue, and quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting, you know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the two of us, went back out on the floor. Doc nudges me and said he'll be great in TV someday. So we saw it then.
He's a good mind. The man knows what he's talking about. And Hachimura's given name, Rui, means fortress in Japanese. And that's what he looks like out there. He's worked hard in the weight room, sports a solid frame with a terrific core and that great lower body strength.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. Ennis comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Terrence Ross is checked in for Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. Now here is Augustine. Ross on the wing. Over Peyton. No good from Ross. And you combine Hachimura's power with that 7'2" wingspan, Greg. He's physically built to succeed in a positionless NBA.
And add to that, Kevin, he's got solid athleticism along with a versatile skill set. Hachimura still needs to work on creating off the dribble, shooting the jump shot with consistency, but with his work ethic, there's a good chance he turns those into strength.
And so it's Washington with it. Magic knocking down the tray. Here's Brown. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
The Wizards shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Orlando's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Smith against Augustine. Pass to Ross. Over Peyton. Rebound by the Wizards.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Here's Smith. He makes the Johnny from the left block.
The quickness of Smith is so hard to keep up with, which is why he's able to get these shots off in time.
Passes to Ross. Launches a three. No good on that one. Now Washington takes it the other way.
He's not using his head this quarter. He's got to get back to finding high percentage shots.
Brown dishes to Peyton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Wizards shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Peyton. The Magic making a switch here. Carter Williams is checked in, and a switcher also for Washington. Mo Wagner's checked in for Ian Mahinmi. And both free throws good for Peyton. The Magic trail by 5. And the pass to Ross. to halt the run, and it's blocked by Brown.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
And it's Smith penetrating. And Bamba pulls it down. Orlando's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Here's Augustine. Got a piece of it. And he recovers it.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And you look at his numbers from last year, 89% from the line, so hard to ask for much more than that.
The free throw drops for Augustine. Vucevic checked in for the Magic. Both free throws good from Augustine.
Oh, he's never rattled at the strike. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
Here's Smith. Pass to Bertans. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. And the Wizards lead by 6.
Well, this is what Smith does best, keeping his eyes moving to set up the open man.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Augustine against Smith. Feeds it to Vucevic. 5 on the clock. Back to Augustine. The offensive rebound. And Vucevic throws it down.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point, Vucevic a force around the rim.
And we'll be back with you shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Wizards, guys.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
Washington with the ball. They lead by 4. So on the floor for Washington. Payton is out there with Ish Smith. Then there's Mo Wagner. Then there's Brown. And it's Bertans in the power forward. Wagner kicks to Payton. 6 to shoot. And Michael Carter-Williams gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
On defense, Orlando. Bertans finds Payton. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go from 11. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And although the passes aren't flashy by any means, Nikola Vucevic, a very effective playmaker at the pivot.
And Vucevic is very calm when pressed. Reads the defense well and makes the simple but impactful pass. Great in dribble handoffs. It's a big reason he averages almost 4 assists a game.
Here's Payton. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
That's just great touch. The teardrop, well, that's all about feel.
Pass to Ross. Vucevic trying to get open. A fresh 14 for Orlando. Good work there as it goes.
And got to do more than that to stop Vucevic. So adept at fending off those types of challenges.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington. You know, you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. You know, Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts that maybe going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to effecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice, but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Many sharp guys in the NBA. So for the Magic, Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Bamba. Fournier comes in for Terrence Ross. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Augustine. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Ryan is checked in for Bertanis. Hachimura comes in for Brown. Beal's checked in for Payton. And John Wall subbed in for Ish Smith. And it's Bryant missing.
I love to see the defense exhibit some passion in protecting the rim right there.
Outside Fournier. Puts it up from 12. Bryant with the rebound. Bryant's got his 5th rebound in this one. Beal the pass to Wagner. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Never any doubt where Bradley Beal's going with that pass. I mean, if he has a teammate that wide open, he's not going to miss him.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And Fournier kicks to Vucevic. Here's Carter Williams. Washington with the rebound. Bryant's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And it's Wall in the corner. The shot comes out, and Orlando will come the other way. Here's Carter Williams, and it's sent back by Bryant.
And because of Bryant's timely shot blocking skills, he makes opponents second-guess themselves.
Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Michael Carter Williams. And a switcher also for Washington. Bonga's checked in. Here are the Magic now. They trail by 6. Isaac outside. And a miss there on the triple.
Even for a player who's not a three-point specialist, I mean, that's a shot you got to knock down.
Bonga, it's blocked. Tipped away. Fultz against Wall. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Markelle Fultz.
Wall plays big down low. His sheer determination picks up fouls in the paint.
The Wizards shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses.
When you're just talking about pure speed, Wall is incredible, an explosive point guard who dominates at both ends.
Mahimi's checked in for Bryant. That one is no good. And it's Fultz with the ball for Orlando. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Gordon the pass to Vucevic. And another shot, and the layup is good. Vucevic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Certainly, Nikola can hit threes, but come on. He's a 7-footer with touch. Those inside shots, they work too.
Beal from deep three-point land. And good, coming off the assist by Wall. The Magic trail by 7. Now Fultz. 5 points in the game. For 3, Fournier. Good on the triple. Fournier's got himself on the board with 3 there.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Talk about the great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
It's stolen by Mahimi. Outside, Beal. Back to Wall. Passes it to Hachimura. And the call will be against Fournier. That is his first foul of the game. The Magic making a switch here. Ennis is checked in. Outside, Wall. And then jammed down as he goes right over Markelle Fultz.
We all know Wall loves putting on a show. He has some ridiculous dunks up his sleeve.
Fultz against Wall. There's the pass to Gordon. He's looking for Mahinmi and finds him. To the paint, stolen by Gordon. And now Orlando on the break. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Well, it was a career year for Evan Fournier, just at the right time. Opted out of his player option over the summer, and he was a free agent.
And Fournier proved that he can put up numbers. Aggressive looking to create with the ball in his hands. This team got a great weapon signing Fournier.
And that one falls for Fournier. Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
That's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game. Because I think Giannis is trending in that direction, and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
Oh, he'd be brilliant. And
yeah.
Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great human being.
This is why you can't leave guys open around Wall. He'll notice it and exploit it.
Wall against Fultz. Kicks to Vucevic. Ennis with the ball. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. On the clock. The Magic again can't hit.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Bonga, the pass to Hachimura. He can't get that one. Great D that time from Vucevic. The Magic trail by 7 to the inside. Wall with a block.
Oh, the height Wall possesses, it allows him to get up to these type of blocks. Shooters have to be aware of his reach.
Knocks it loose, and the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And so it's Washington with it. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
A superb strength from the crafty guard. Wall's used to getting knocked around. He sticks with his shot.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. So for the Magic, Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. Ross comes in for Evan Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz.
One shot.
And that one falls for John Wall.
Didn't have a free throw in the first quarter, but you can see he's starting to play with more energy now. He has a tougher attitude.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Ross against Wall. Now here is Augustine. He's covered closely. The Magic again can't hit.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Mahinmi dishes to Wall. Shoots from 14, and that one goes long.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
There's 31 seconds left in the first half. Augustine looking around.
guys winning out. I mean, he needed every single inch to haul in that rebound.
Urginus scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts. 11 seconds left in the first half. And here's Augustine. That'll do it for the first half. Washington out in front. They lead by 12. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Clifford. What was the biggest problem for your guys in the first half?
Well, you know what? We're a defensive team first, and we've been good defensively. We've been organized. We weren't that in that first half, and that's what we got to concentrate to get the game going back our way.
See if you revert back to your form in the second half. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. A pretty close game for the Wizards throughout the first quarter. They never put themselves in too much danger. 4 points was the most they trailed by. They were firmly in control in the second quarter, and their lead stands at 8 here at halftime. And taking a look at the Wizards, Shaq, what'd you think?
You have to love how they're using their heads tonight. Good ball movement, shots. Look, it's been a disciplined performance. The coaching staff has to be thrilled.
Kenny, let's get your insight on Orlando.
Their three-point shooters struggle to get into a rhythm. It's a mental thing. You start flanking them, and your teammates start. It's contagious. Now, percentage-wise, shooting in the low 30s, it's not horrific, but it's not great. And they have to improve their accuracy from deep in the second half, or they're going to have a hard time coming back.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Washington leading now by 12. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. And that's the group for Steve Clifford as we begin the second half. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Beal's got the lead up to 14 now for Washington. Pass to Fournier. Now Isaac takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Isaac's got his second basket of the game. Outside, Wall. And the layup is good. Wall's got 7.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Fultz looking around. Here's Fournier, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Wow, solid court awareness. Leave someone open on Fultz squad, and you're going to regret it.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
You really can't criticize the work he did at the line a year ago. 82% on the season.
And that one falls for Fournier. Here's Wall. 7 points in the game. 90 seconds now into the second half. Left side, Beal. Misses the 3.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Here's Gordon. That one off the back iron and out. Wizards leading by 11.
And what scouts loved about Hachimura, physically, he came in NBA ready.
Oh, yeah. GA 6'8", 230, shows excellent strength. Also, being relatively late to the game, he's really never developed any bad habits. That's why he was able to come in and hit the ground running.
And I just love when Fultz goes with that floater, showing a desire to add to his arsenal offensively.
Beal, the pass to Bryant. The Wizards working the ball around now. Here's Hachimura. Gordon with the defensive effort. Orlando, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Fournier passes to Isaac. Back to Fournier. Just 5 on the clock. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. It's Beal on the wing, guarded by Fultz. Can't hit from in close. The Magic trail by 11. Here's Isaac. They get it again. Vucevic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, and a 7-footer that can play the entire court. Vucevic is a tough cover because of that versatility.
The Magic have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
Shooting 2.
Free throw drops for Vucevic. Ross is checked in for Orlando. Carter Williams comes in for Markelle Fultz. And both free throws good for Vucevic. Washington leading now by 9. It's Beal on the wing. He's guarded by Fournier. Lets it go. And again, Washington no good.
That's high-quality defense right there. Reading the situation, reacting, and making that a very tough jump shot.
Hits it from three-point range. Fournier's got 10 points.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
It would be a shame to make all this progress and let them off the hook. Got to keep the pressure rolling.
And one of the premier floor spacers in this game now, Bertans. Greg presents a matchup nightmare.
I mean, no one can challenge his shot. He's 6'10", has that high quick release, and can hit it from 30 feet. 2 years in a row now, he's been over 42% from range. And the scary part is he's starting to round out the rest of his game.
One falls for Bertans. Bamba is checked in for Orlando. Smith checked in for Washington. Both shots good from the stripe.
Oh, this is a big fella who has no problems at the foul line. I mean, a very smooth touch on his stroke.
Smith against Carter Williams. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Wizards. They've led by as many as 14 points. Payton drives in. Brown trying to free himself up. He can't get it to go. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. 8-point game. Now here's Carter Williams. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Bamba's shot is off. Isaac against Bertans. Right wing, down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Payton. And again, Washington, no good. Orlando, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Pass to Carter Williams. Here's Bamba. Sinks that one from the post. Bamba's got his first points of the game.
When you're open, Carter Williams will find you. He knows his role well.
Payton against Carter Williams. An easy 2 points on the layup. And the Wizards lead by 8.
Look at the space he had on that one, though. There's an obvious speed mismatch between the two.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Poor rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
For the Magic, James Ennis comes in for Evan Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Michael Carter-Williams. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Mahimi's checked in for Gary Payton. Here's Augustine, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
A free throw drops for Augustine.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Wizards making a switch here. Beal's checked in. And so he makes both from the line. Washington leading now by 6. Smith the pass to Bertens. Back to Smith. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. Bamba with the block.
The main thing you get with Bamba, imposing defender, shot blocker, alters everything in the paint.
Now Ennis. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Rebound by Mahimi. Mahimi's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Brown dishes to Smith. He kicks it to Beal. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. TJ Augustine picks one up. And you know, we often talk about Beal's skill set and his finesse. He can play a very physical game as well, Greg.
He doesn't have a choice. I mean, he had 4 brothers who all played football in college, so he kind of grew up around the physicality. And you can also tell Bill's taking his strength and conditioning seriously, especially after having the lower body injury issues earlier in his career.
And he knocks down the first one.
And we so often talk about the elite scoring, but Beal's playmaking is now reaching that same level.
Yeah, it just shows you how talented and unselfish he is. All he wants to do is win. I mean, that talent requires help from your teammates. So he uses his vision and instincts and ability to keep them involved.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Vucevic checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Gordon comes in for James Ennis. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Augustine. Fultz the pass to Ross. Now Vucevic defended by Bryant with the fadeaway. And Isaac throws it down.
Yeah, you got to push Isaac out of the paint. Once he's got that position, he is going to be all over the rim.
Lob pass to Bryant. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop. And the Wizards lead by 8.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. And the shot goes in. Fultz has got 4 points this quarter.
Superb at switching gears at a moment's notice. Fultz is flat out awesome at driving inside.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Bertans for 3, and the 3 ball is good. Bertans got 10 points in the game.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Inside, it's stolen by Bryant. The deep 3 from Smith. And so it's Washington in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll return shortly. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The Magic trail by 9. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. So the Wizards 5 right now. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the 3.
And there's no question that Gordon is a talented player, and it's clear he wants to be a star in this league. Well, you can't help but think of the dunk contest robbery with Aaron Gordon. Didn't receive max points on some of his dunks that clearly deserved it. Said he's done with the event after the last go, and I can't say I blame him.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And with the dunk contest and Aaron Gordon, some of the dunks he pulled off, Greg, were outstanding.
I mean, going over Taco Fall was the big one. The one-handed windmill was impressive as well. Gordon doesn't need a trophy. Everyone knows he's one of the best dunkers we've ever seen.
And both free throws good for Gordon. And so it's Wall. He brings it up for the Wizards. Dishes it to Beal. From 10 feet out, connects, the jumper drops.
Far from just an outside scorer, Beal also has the skills needed to capitalize close to the basket.
Passes it to Isaac. Cross on the wing. He's covered by Beal. That one goes in.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Here's Wall, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
I like that intensity. Wall won't be denied on these type of drives to the rim.
That one falls for Wall.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Vucevic, and it's sent back by Bryant. Here's Hachimura. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Isaac outside. Back to Fultz. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Fournier is checked in for Isaac. Washington leading now by 12. Wall passes to Bonga. Nice ball movement by Washington. Shoots it up. Rebounded by Vucevic.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. Good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
Fournier dishes to Fultz. And so Orlando again turning it over. The Wizards have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. Fultz with the ball. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. The pass to Ross. It's Fournier on the wing. 5 to shoot. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Here's Wall, and another miss by Washington.
For a player who's almost a sure thing to score in tight, that was a stunner.
And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
Here's Beal. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Beal's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
Gordon kicks to Fournier. Drops in the tray.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Outside Beal. Over Ross, and Beal gets it to go. Beal's got 10 points here in the second half.
How about this turnaround? He played a fringe role in the first half, and now he's the man for them.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
And Kevin, they've been committing a lot of turnovers here. Taking care of the basketball is the #1 priority right now in that huddle. They've got to tighten it up.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Steve Clifford had to say to his team. He was disappointed in the shot selection. He told them, stay patient, run the offense, make the extra pass. You don't have to make up the deficit all at once. We'll see if they start shooting a little better. Kevin?
strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get. Oh, that was a strong dunk.
That's how you go hard.
Look at that. That's the exceptional leaping skills of Wall. When he's running to the cup, you know he's trying to ram it down.
Outside Fournier. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
And Wall. Here we go now. Orlando grabs the miss. Vucevic has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Bryant with the rebound. Bryant's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
And another miss. Woo. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Fultz, the pass to Vucevic. Back to Fultz. High post try. Yep, right through the net.
Adept at figuring out ways to score from mid-range. Fultz, showing he has the touch.
Wall looking for an opening, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, you can't blame the ref for making that call at all. The defense in general is already at such a disadvantage as it is.
Isaac's checked in for Ross. Bertanis, he's checked in for Washington.
Such incredible hops for a center. Look, it allows him to hold his own against any other 5 in the league.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. They're ahead by 6. 1:58 left to play here in the fourth. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Thomas Bryant.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hand.
And the basket is good. And that's 17 points for Bradley Beal.
Oh, you love how Beal rises over the D. He loves out-muscling them at every turn.
And there's 1:45 left to play in the final quarter. Vucevic gets double-teamed. Orlando moving the ball around. For 3, Fournier. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
And all of a sudden, that 3 puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
That's the big reason this game is still so close. I mean, he's been lights out from long range.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
.125 left here in the fourth quarter. Down low. Here's Vucevic, and he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. He gets the first, and that narrows the gap to 7. And both free throws good for Vucevic.
Crucial that he converts those shots. They've got to keep eating away at the lead.
1:15 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Oh, yeah, a little room for error now. We'll see what they run.
Bunga, the pass to Wall. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
They've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and that helps account for their lead.
One falls for Wall. Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. They're behind by 9. 50 seconds left in the game. .50 seconds left in the fourth. From 20 feet out, it's good from Gordon on the assist from Fultz.
And the coaching staff wants Gordon to keep taking those. It's only going to help him get better.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Isaac. His three-pointers off the mark. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for the Wizards. They've led by as many as 14 points. Here's Bryant. Goes back up. It's stolen by Fultz.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Well, it's tough, man. When you get to this point in the game, you fought hard, did your best, but this wasn't enough.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. They're up by 4. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Wall, and they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So it's both teams making substitutions here. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And it's a wrap. Any chance they may have had for a comeback just went out the window with those free throws.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. They're trailing by 6. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
There's still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, right now it's technically a 2-possession game, but that means you'll have to hit 2 threes without your opponent scoring again.
Tries a 3 off the inbound, and it's Vucevic missing.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Trying to take advantage of that extra space on the perimeter. We see a lot of this now.
And so Washington takes the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. John, this team goes as you and Bradley go. What is it like having him with you out there?
Well, we just enjoy playing with each other. He makes things easy for me, pushing the ball in the fast breaks and having the opportunity to find him, and also getting open shots for myself. And he's helped me want to be consistent with my jump shot and making shots and trusting my energy and stuff.
You guys are growing together, John. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.